Hi, hi. Do I do this?
No.
Okay, good. Hey, so I just moved here from Bright, and I've been trying to, I want to be able to vote,
Yeah.
but I'm really stupid, so I apologize. But listen, can you guys give me a rundown on the people that are running for Congress?
Yeah.
I'm going to lay low on the local this time around. I'm not too familiar with that.
Slocum, Shane, and Lisa. We don't support Lisa. She supported the Democrats in 2016, didn't support Trump. Slocum, I haven't heard a lot of things about him. He was in the Air Force. And
Slocum was in the Air Force?
Yes. I haven't heard about him. He's new. But for Shane, I know more about him. He is the 83rd District, which is what we're in, voted anonymously for who they support.
So this is Shane's district?
Yes. And he was a person that they anonymously voted to support. And then
I'm sorry, who anonymously?
I believe, let me.
That's okay, I'm just trying to get it all together before I make my decision.
Don't know all the names, sorry.
Oh, that's okay, no, I don't either.
He's pro-Second Amendment. He's conservative. He is right now a state representative, and this is his first time into politics. He's new, so I like him. He's a Christian. I don't know if you're religious, but if you are, that's one thing. He voted against Whitmer's taxes. He wanted to cut
which
that.
is silly because on the news or on the commercial they say that he is with Whitmer.
No, that's all paid for by Lisa Mclean, which she invested her company paid over $1 million in penalties for conflict of interest. There was one house that she bought, and it was like a historical house, and it wasn't supposed to be removed, but she took it down. As I said, she donated to the Michigan Democrats. She supported Hillary. She didn't say anything, and now she's claiming that she supports Trump's. And she sent out flyers, and with the flyers, it was her shaking Mike Pence's hand and acting like they know each other. That people believe is photoshopped, but then there's also some people saying that they've seen her there with him, but it was a line of people that were just shaking his hand saying hi. So
Where's her district at? Where is she?
She's running against Shane.
No, I mean, okay, so I guess district is not the word I'm using. So this is, Shane lives in this area?
Yes. Mclean, Shane, and Slocum all live in this district, and they're all running against each other.
So where was the historical house?
I don't remember where at. It wasn't, I believe it was out of the state.
Out of the state?
But she can't build there for 4 years and can't buy any property. So
Where the house was?
yeah, in that county. Then for representatives, we have Bueller, Gregg, and Keller. Bueller, he is pro-life. He is big on the education system. I believe it was Michigan Youth Education System that supported him. He was in the Navy, so he would be my second choice. I support Tim Keller because I know him personally, his family. He's pro-life. He's very educated on the Constitution. He's also in the education system, pro-Second Amendment, smaller government, conservative. Gregg, I haven't heard of besides this year, so I can't tell you all about him. I'm gonna go on his website later tonight and see what I can find out about him. who he supports. So,
is this the same guy?
yes.
Oh, it's just a different.
And then we have John James on the west side.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about him.
Yes, I would say he's very similar to Trump. He's, again, not a politician. He's a businessman, and he's been a patriot. He did serve, I don't remember what. He's already got me. I was really confused about the Congress. That's what was, because I hear all these commercials that they're like contradicting each. You know, one says one thing, one says something else, but like I said, I'm just getting into politics, so I'm really naive. I apologize. It's fine. I just started this year volunteering here, so all of this is
new. Okay, so we're together.
I will say, Lisa Mclean is playing dirty politics with Shane, trying to like dig up dirt on him, but he, from what I know, he hasn't done anything wrong. He is a very nice person. I've met him, I took photos with him, and I emailed him, and he was out of signs, so he took one of the signs from his house and gave it to me. So just a very kind. He doesn't like dirty politics like Lisa. I believe he just released a commercial, and it was like his first time with dirty politics, and so very interesting.
Is this the same as?
Yeah, that's the same.
Okay.
These two are the same, just different sides.
Do you know anything about, like, is there anything on here about their families, or?
Shane is a family man, yes. I go to school, his two daughters go to the same school as me.
Where do you go? What school do you go to?
New Life Christian Academy. It's right down the road.
Oh, okay. He's got kids old enough to go to school with you?
They are in elementary school.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because he looks so young.
Yes.
Dang.
And Tim Keller, he has 3 sons. All 3 of them also attend New Life. So, yeah.
Okay, stupid question. Congress and state rep, right?
Yes.
I was hoping nobody else would be here to hear my stupid questions. It's like, oh my God, I feel ridiculous. I should know this stuff, but like I said, we just moved here recently, and I'm like so out of touch with everything. So these are your 2 choices?
Yes. And as I said, who voted for them anonymously to support them?
The U.S. 10 Congressional Committee. It's made up of all the people that are in that district for the townships, for the counties. Just come on over here.
Okay. What's your name? Morgan, okay. I was like that.
This is the U.S. 10 district, and it's made up of Macomb, Lapeer, St. Clair, Sanilac, parts of Tuscola County, and Huron. And they all meet usually once a month, and they talk about state issues. But they unanimously voted to support Shane Hernandez, Tim Keller, and Gary Eisen. And they usually don't do that before primary, because there's other people running it for the same spot.
Right.
So we'll probably see we have the McCoys and Hatfields at.
Right. So where are we at right now?
What county are you? St. Clair, right?
Yeah.
Okay. St. Clair Township.
Okay.
And this is St. Clair County in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So what area what's his name? Shane?
He's the 83rd district right now, representation in the state. But the 10th is for the U.S.
Right, okay. Sorry.
No, that's okay. A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
They don't get this in school.
No, I know. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So then where,
Now, if you go over here, you have the Michigan Senate. There's 38 Senate seats in Michigan. This is ours in here.
Okay.
Dan Lauers is here. He has 2 years left on his first Senate term. Over here now, we go over here, Michigan's 110 House District, okay? And what you see over here is the different districts in the county. You have the 32nd, the 81st. Where do you live? So we can pinpoint it better.
About a mile down. Bartlett? Bartlett?
Well, we got Berlin Township, Emmett. Anything in this green area is the 81st district, okay? In here, this is the 32nd, and the 83rd is Tim Keller is running for that right here. Shane has this right now, but he's going over to the U.S. Temp. He's going to run. It's important that we do get the people back in. Gary Eisen, and elect Shane for the U.S. Congress, and then elect Keller for the 83rd. The conservatives, they're loyal. They've been in the community for over 10 years.
So Shane, this is his home area?
Shane lives in Port Huron on the 18th Street. He was born and raised in Croswell. He's got a very conservative family.
I know, I said he looks so young, handsome.
He's 30-some years old. And the garbage they put out on him is just absolutely, I couldn't believe they would attack him that way.
Who?
His opposition,
Okay.
Mclean.
Really?
Yeah. No, if you meet Shane, you can ask him any question, he'll have an answer for you. If he doesn't have it, he'll get it for you. But he's very sharp, he's astute, he really is. I mean, there are times when he catches me and it's like, he did it again. He did it again.
So is he, I got the commercial that really throws me, is where he is with Whitmer?
No.
Are they together? Are they a team?
No. She's never met him in person up until lately. She hated him so much, just the mention of his name sent her a tizzy, because he's blocked all her taxes and everything.
Because those commercials are so, some of them are, it's like, I don't know who to believe anymore. So my friend said, well, why don't you go up to, she's the one that sent me here.
Yeah.
So I drove by like 3 times trying to find you guys. So he's from this area, and then the other one is
from Macomb, and she's donated to the Democrats for the last 4 years. Her and her husband.
Who's that?
Mclean, Lisa Mclean.
Okay, I think Morgan said that was the one with the historic home or something?
Yes. She's in trouble because she tore down a historic home they were supposed to restore it. I left all the information at my house that shows you the Federal Election Commission. We have this much stuff in there and all the companies that she has. And when you look at it, it looks like a web, and you think, first thing in my mind is, this is some laundering, money laundering type of operation.
Something on Facebook about a web. Is that what they were referring to?
It could be. But if you go on the FEC, Federal Election Commission, and type in her name, you'll probably get confused. But you have to read carefully with how you can see how her money comes in and who's donating for her. Let me see.
Can I take some of this?
Yes.
I'm going to write that down to FEC. FEC. This is only, does it list all of them, or is this just for her?
No, if you click on any candidate's name, the FEC, Federal Election Commission. Now let me show you something in here. I gotta watch the time. This guy is a big fool. If you ever meet him, he's nuts.
Who's that? Which one?
He's a jerk.
Oh, I saw.
He stalks
I like
people.
your honest opinion, because like I said, I am so lost right now.
He stalks people on Facebook. That's all he does, all day long.
Who's that guy? Who is it?
Michael Zorn. He's
Oh.
nuts.
Excuse me.
Sure.
for this, I have all his information out.
Okay.
Is the email address required? Or?
Yeah, but if he doesn't have, we have one where we're right here.
I'm gonna grab these too.
Yeah, take whatever you need.
I like this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like him. I
Yeah.
like what, I've heard nothing but good things about him.
right,
But I was,
yeah,
this is where I was struggling with, was the Congress.
right, right.
Cause I hear the commercials and it's like, I'm so confused, I don't know.
I know, it's hard, Shane's local, and then, hi there, Lisa's from Macomb. Hi there, how can I help you?
Let me know, because it's gonna go to that email.
Trump's picks, I'm not sure if we have Trump's picks, but, I can tell you that the local Republicans support Shane Fernandez for him, for Congress.
No, they're not.
I'm not sure if there's a list, this is my first day, so let me
I was
ask.
gonna jump on their website, right? I thought
Yeah.
you might have something.
Yeah, no, I don't think typed up a list of Trump's picks
Okay.
for the
Thanks,
local
Robert.
election.
Thank you
or
for doing
who-
that for me, okay?
Trump's.
Like, he wants Trump's picks, who Trump
Yeah,
would
like
pick
if Trump was
for.
voting into Michigan, well, who would you go for? You know, that type of thing. Because there's so much junk,
Shane
there's so much
That's
junk
what-
out there, all these
That's
people.
that's what I'm, yeah.
Yeah. You don't,
I don't
you
mean to
can't-
butt
can't
in on
trust
your
any of these
conversation.
commercials or anything, you know?
Shane Hernandez, Tim Keller, and Gary Eisen.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you why. The US 10th District, which is made up of Sanilac, Karen County, Tuscola, St. Clair, some of the other, Macomb, a big part of Macomb. They unanimously all voted, without any dissent, to back Shane Keller and Gary Eisen. Why? Because they've been in our community almost a lifetime for them. They've been in volunteering to help the community. Someone needs help, they get them help. I know Shane, he don't always see eye to eye, but I'm gonna bring him around one of these days to my.
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt you just for a second. There's a commercial out there about Shane Hernandez and Whitmer being together on some things.
No,
See,
True or not?
that's why I'm
You know,
here.
I mean,
No.
you look on their website, you can't find anything about it.
I
You
can
try to
tell
do
you
your
right
research,
now.
You can't confirm it or deny any of
when
this stuff.
she was first elected, yeah, you can if you wanna do the research.
Well, I haven't found
When
it.
she was first elected,
When who was first? Can I jump in?
Whitmer.
Okay,
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
Whitmer, okay.
Please join in.
Okay. I am.
Now, she didn't know who Shane was, she never saw him for
Okay.
quite a while. And he stopped a lot of her taxes from going through. He's the head of the appropriations committee
Okay.
that does the budget. She hated him so much that when she would hear his name, she'd go in a tizzy. I mean, she's nuts, if you ask me.
Well, we knew that anyway, but okay.
Yeah. So,
That's just
Shane,
proof.
you can go to the FEC and look up
Okay.
any candidate's name, see where they get their money from. There'll be receipts, and then there'll be donations
Okay.
and expenditures, and then you'll see how they expend it. Now let me show you something right here. I know it's very good stuff.
Oh, that's what we were gonna look at.
Yeah.
And so what's a quick way to find out what they're voting right now?
Step out of your way.
Well, I'll give you-
What's the best way to find out what voting right now? How they voted.
Hey, I went to one that was like a, you ever see a computer dump?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what it was like. It was like Teddy Jones lives here, and it's just line after line. They don't break it up into a readable format.
Yeah.
That's in the state stuff. But you can go to the state and find out that stuff if you want to do it. The FEC is the election commission.
Okay.
And you can go there and you can click on her name, click on Shane Hernandez, and you'll see where the money's coming from and how it's being spent.
Okay. Pretty. That'll
Okay.
help. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Sure. And if you want, I was gonna show you something here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
That's, I mean, I came in for the same, the commercial, the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one of the first things she sent out, her first flyer. Paid for by the U.S. Future Fund. Okay, let's go over to Shane and see who's putting out the dirt on him.
Who put that out there, paid by the U.S.?
U.S.
Fund.
Future Fund.
Okay. Who literature is that one on? I'm sorry.
Paid for by the U.S. Future Fund. This is a hit on Shane. This is her praising her.
Mm-hmm.
You see what happens? You get,
Oh, yeah.
see, and then I love the disclaimers all these candidates put in. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. If you're running for office, are you gonna
Yeah.
tell me you don't know what's going out about you and your opponent?
Yeah.
So this is where you said she met Pence?
Well, I haven't heard good things about the Future Fund either.
No, they were just created for this purpose.
Yeah.
And then, when you look at these pictures here, they're photoshopped. Her head's higher here, and it's lower here. Same background, same guys.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he's from Wisconsin. I don't know if you know Sheriff Clark.
Sheriff Clark, yeah.
He's supposed to be conservative. He's on the talk circuit, so he gets paid to go talk, and he'll get paid for his endorsement. I know Scott Hagerstrom. He used to be friends with Shane, and I still believe he is.
Mm-hmm.
See how this is done, just so it catches the corner here, the endorsed. It doesn't, this covers more here, but just enough to cover here and say, well, I didn't know they placed it that way. This is all, politics is, it's not a blood sport, it's a fight to the death, I'm telling you now. I mean,
Anybody that pays attention knows that.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Right.
We need more people to pay attention.
I know, that's the problem.
just start looking at the stuff that comes out.
Yeah.
Shane has a 98% rating for conservatism from the American Family Association. Her rating is 50-50, 50% liberal, 50% conservative. She's got companies all over the place, and if you look her up, it looks like a money laundering scheme, because she's got car insurance, she's got this kind of insurance, she's got banking, financial advice, health care. I mean, you can't be a good expert on all this stuff.
That's right.
So, I mean, and you look at the companies, they're all preceded by Hans, H-A-N-T-Z.
What's that?
H-A-N-T-Z started out as a bank. It's into banking, investment, insurances, everything. I mean, car
It's a German
racing,
company, isn't it?
you know, I really don't know. I can't get a handle on that.
Okay.
No large Trump
Great.
signs yet.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
So is Hans, that's the company that she works for? Or is that funding?
She got $250,000 when she started out. And then someone said, no, she actually got $500,000 from that company to run. So what's going on?
Okay, and then okay. I never heard of this before.
No, they were just created to do this stuff. They can I can create a PAC in 5 minutes if I just go register with the state, and I can just say, people against Lisa Mclean.
So the U.S. Future Fund
Right.
will design anything that you want them to.
They'll disappear after this election.
I don't know, we could take your number and let you know, or you can just stop back by later in the week.
They did a good job photoshopping that in then, didn't they?
Not really, because if you look where her hand is here, she's not holding his hand.
Right on there that you're looking for a big, large, thing,
Mm-mm.
See, I'm
This
too
is
naive,
Photoshop.
I don't.
Yeah, I know, it's confusing, but all I can tell you, I'll stand face to face with anyone that's for Lisa Mclean and talk about her. And I guess maybe I need to carry all that stuff that we've printed out, and it's just a little bit. It's only about this much. We could have gone on and on with more records, but you don't have the time in the life to print out all these records.
Can I find those records online, or is that something that,
Go to the
that's
FEC,
right there, okay,
Federal Election Commission, and key in her name.
I guess, McLean, okay.
Yeah.
You can put it in front of the Michigan legislature to have the 1945.
Where's the trust? can you trust her? Where's the truth? Where's the support for Trump?
I heard she was a big Trump supporter, though.
Anyone can say that. She's not a Trump supporter. Isn't that what,
That's true.
Romney said? Mitt Romney? Yeah. They're all trying to get on his coattail so they can rip him apart and make money.
I saw this one. I saw that one. It
Uh-huh.
came in the mail or something.
Right. And paid for by the Club for Growth Action. This is the one that she's putting out. Republican Lisa Mclean. That's a good one. Yeah. This is paid for by the Club for Growth Action.
Is
So-
that something new too then?
Well, they put that on there, and I'm surprised because paid for by the Club for Growth is a conservative one. So to go after her, they must have decided they've had enough of her real bull crap. So they're not putting this out. She is,
Oh my God, I looked at this totally wrong. So this,
yeah.
okay, oh Lord, okay.
Michigan candidate walks onto Capitol Hill, calls herself a Republican, and does nothing to help President Trump. What a joke. And then you go over here, that's a good one. Lisa McLean is a Republican. Then why did she give thousands in campaign cash to Michigan Democrats? This goes on and on. It's enough to make you sick.
How long has Shane been in
Shane has,
politics or
this is
office
his,
or whatever?
This is his first term he's finishing up. But she thinks she tries to call him a career politician.
Who does?
Lisa,
Cause Shane?
yeah.
How long has she been in office, or is
She hasn't. She just came up. She was brought in because there's a guy by the name of Pete Lucido. He wanted to run for the U.S. 10th District, and he's got too much baggage, and he didn't get the position.
He wanted to run for Congress?
Yeah. Too much baggage, and Shane has the backing of the U.S. 10th Congress. So now Lucido's trying to play politics because he feels if he can help her get in, then he has a connection to her. He's nothing but a crook and a lecturer soul man.
We do have, some merchandise.
I liked him, but I didn't know all this stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
There's so much that goes on in politics. The guys that go in and are straight and honest and really hold up in principles, eventually they say, I've had enough, and they walk away. They figure if the American people can't inform themselves, why should I spend my lifetime or 10 years of my life fighting this crap?
And it's sad because we need some good
Yeah,
ones in there.
this year has really been what I consider a nasty year, because I've had people put their finger in my face because I told the truth and showed them stuff like this, and just tell me to get out. I don't care anymore.
You mean they got in your face because of Lisa?
Yeah, because I showed them stuff, and they go home and complain. One lady went home and complained to her husband, and he came back in, and I was going to apologize and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. They kept it up. He wouldn't leave, so I said, see that door opens both ways, get out. So then he called me an a-hole. No, people are crazy this year.
No, I agree.
We had a lady in here, she was here over an hour telling us that the government ruined her life and that she needs help, and how can she get help? And I said, we're only on the lower rung here. The only thing you can do is call your state rep or state senator, or you can call your U.S. senator. Oh no, I've done that. They're all against me.
So that's what Lucido is. He's a
state rep.
state rep.
Yeah.
I know, I'm really late getting into politics.
I tell you,
But it's never too late.
no,
It's not.
You should sign up as a precinct delegate, and then you learn from the bottom up, because precinct delegates really have the power and people don't know it. Because we're the ones that go to the county convention and to the state convention, who elects the people that are gonna run for the governor and the treasurer, the secretary of state, the attorney general. things like that. But see, people don't know that. They think, oh, we just vote for the guys on the ballot.
Are you a precinct delegate?
I'm a precinct delegate, yes.
So if I wanted to sign up, where would I?
You can sign up here.
Well, let me talk to my husband.
Okay.
And now that I know where you're at, I said I drove by 3 times, passing you
Yeah.
all 3 times. And then, who is this lady?
Oh, that's Kathy Bearden. She's in her second term she's our, what you call our National Committee woman. And she flies all over the U.S. to the meetings 3 or 4 times a year, talking to other reps from all the states. There's 50 of them. And we also have a national committee man. So they're both in there in exchanging ideas and informing people what's happening in their area and how they should work to advance conservative ideas. She's a very nice lady. I've interviewed her. Very nice.
Okay.
Very bright, very upbeat
Well,
personality.
I did not expect to hear all this today. I might be back.
Okay. I'm not always here, but I do run 5 to 9, from 5 in the morning to 9 at night.
Okay, and what's your name?
Helen.
Helen.
Oh, I'm famous. Just ask some people that want to cuss me out.
Okay. Did you learn a lot today? Oh my gosh, I feel like there's something else I'm missing, but I'm close enough I can just come back.
Let me give you, let me get rid of this stuff. Okay. I do interviews for Blue Water Healthy Living, and I also write articles. And this is the video production that does the filming when I'm talking.
For,
I interview all the candidates.
oh, okay. Are you like a local station?
It's, no, he's not a station. He's an online magazine.
Oh, okay, on the computer.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,